Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we all experience one or two rivalry between siblings or among our siblings, but that does not mean that it should take away the love and peace that exists in the family. Hello, good morning to you. All right, I think we lost it. Do call us back. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, DV.
Oh, Chris, the lover
Last time I saw
boy.
you, my phone chip off. It's Christmas calling from his father.
Christmas, I know it's you now. Chris, the lover boy.
Good morning. How was your day?
Fine, thank you, and yours?
Yeah, thank God though. I just come back from work now. I don't go lie.
Hey, yeah.
Traffic don't we die.
Chai, belle,
Yeah.
belle.
Yeah. So what's the gist all about? Let me listen to the radio. I want to hear the gist of today.
Oh yeah, end the call and hear the gist first before you call
Okay.
back. All right, thank you, Chris, for calling back, and I do hope you're listening so you can get the gist and now call back. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903, and we're talking about adult sibling rivalry, the problem, the fight, the quarrel that exists among siblings, adult siblings, not children.
Yeah, you can also send a message on WhatsApp at 0700 903 9039. Okay? Yes, let us hear what you have to tell. And if you have a story, maybe you want to also share your experience with us. We are open to
Yes, do
hear
call
it.
us. Let's
Okay.
take this call. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, baby.
My Aboki Malam, good morning.
Oh, you're welcome.
How you
I forecast
doing?
everybody there.
Fine,
Hi,
thank you. I
good
have Kela in the
morning.
studio.
Okay, La, you're welcome. This is
Thank
my first time to speak to Kella.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice to hear your voice. How
Kela
are you
is
doing?
a pretty girl, beautiful girl.
Wow. How wish you can see physically.
Go to
Go
YouTube.
to YouTube right now.
Voice of the People 90.3
90.3.
FM.
I'm not talking on social media. Face to
Uh-oh.
face, different thousands of later.
Then come to the studio.
All
42
right.
International Murtala Mohammed Airport,
Airport
Road.
Road.
Exactly at Golden Tulip Hotel, Ikeja.
All right, I will invite her to Okoko Michael.
All right. All
Mohammed, we are
right.
talking about adult
Adult
sibling
compliment.
rivalry. Let's talk adult sibling rivalry. The problems that exist among siblings who are adults.
Really, it happens. It happens. It's a natural phenomenon. It's something that occurred all over. As to myself, it happens to me to one of my cousins now.
Mm.
More than decade, we are not talking, more than 10 years.
What happened?
Actually, what happened was just a little mistake, misunderstanding between of us. It's all about education. He was always boasting that he was a graduate, so I'm not a graduate, something of that nature. So whenever it comes to family meeting, although we are all sufficient enough in terms of finance,
Yeah.
we are all okay. We are all okay. At least he said that that ball, that's real. I'm a graduate, so you don't have to tell me a word that at least I said, no, calm down, guy. I'm not a parasite to you. What we are here is just about families affair. We sort it and let's go. So at least none of our families could say, no, you are right, you are wrong. All what they concentrate is that give me. So I don't know. I've been thinking about it. What have I done to this guy? Nothing. What has he done to me? Myself, I can't even recall what my cousin did to me that we kept on malice for nothing.
No.
So I just believe it's a natural occurrence that happens between the families.
Are you guys
Someone like
good
that.
now?
Yeah, we are not in good time. I'm not lying to you.
Oh, still the
I
same
can't-
way.
My wife goes to his house, and his wife comes to my house. Something like that. For we to say hi to each other is as if I don't know if it is a charm. I don't know. Maybe I can't predict.
So are you making any effort to resolve the differences?
Exactly. For the sake of
The
the
effort
kids.
to resolve it, the effort to resolve this matter is to our family. It's our family, and none of the family could able to rise a point that, okay, let you come together and see what we can do. all their thoughts was to send this, send that. I know I have click on Kinicom or I take this. Yeah, I can't believe it. So I just put it as a natural occurrence. It happens all over. Just a minor case that will come up between a few people, and there will be no solution. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mohammed, for sharing your experience with us. But concerning the message that I read, what do you advise the man to do?
Well, what I advise the man to do is that they should come together. They should come to a table and sit down. If there was anything wrong within them, within one of them, let them be reconciled. Conciliation is very good in both religions. To my own understanding, all of the two have to set a word which maybe might have bring them together, which is unity. I don't know. Maybe.
My brother, I can understand. All this sibling, this problem here and there can actually throw one off balance.
Sometimes it's because of finance. If one is financially
okay, it's money factor. If everybody is financially okay,
when one is less privileged than the other, such a thing will come up.
Of course, but if everybody is okay financially,
very true.
Nobody looks at the other for anything and all of that. Nobody will come and start doing. I am the Oga, I am this, I am the rich guy.
Oga, when we say I know they beg you, I know Oga for anybody that I'm not begging.
That's the thing, you're not even feeding the person, and you're doing.
Oga for anybody when I'm beg. My own problems lies on me. Whenever I have, I will do. When I don't have, I don't. I can't force myself, or maybe going to an extra mile. No, I don't do that.
It's very important. Thank you so much,
Thank
Mohammed.
you very much, Mohammed, for calling in and for that wonderful contribution.
Lady Kofo was trying to bring out, the features. She said you made a new cortex, or was it cortex, or what did she say? Okay, next.
Don't mind Kofo. Don't mind Kofo. Kofo can talk.
These girls, they come on air.
Don't mind Kofo. Kofo is only joking. She can make fun of anything. Don't mind her.
No, she was trying to bring her beauty out to the air.
Don't mind Kofo. Don't mind Kofo. She's even in the studio. She's hearing this. Don't mind Kofo.
She's still in the studio.
I don't know. Kofo tried to talk about my nails. I don't know what my nails has got to do with what I'm talking about. Don't mind Kofo. My hands are clean. I didn't do anything.
So, Lady Bibi, let me ask you a question. Why is it, the Hausa episode that I said, the Hausa program, you need to at least, no matter how it looks like, no matter how it's ugly, so give us, even if it's 30 minutes.
So that you will stop listening to my program, right?
No, I can't.
He won't now. He's loyal to Bibi.
All right, we are still working towards that, Mohammed. Will you anchor it for us?
All right.
Will you anchor it for us? You will leave your shop and come and anchor the program.
Whenever it is time, let me know.
All right, no problem, Mohammed.
Thank you so much.
When it is time, let me know.
All right,
it's a pleasure.
No problem.
We are close to you. We are close to you people. Don't worry.
All right. Thank you very much, Mohammed.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure once again.
Thank you. All right. We are talking adult sibling rivalry. But before we continue, let's go on a short break. And when we come back, we'll continue the conversation. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
There's a time in the affairs of man when the voice of the people stands unique, constantly challenging society's status quo.
Every day strike, ASU strike, market women strike, even Kole people they strike. We don't become country of strikers.
Even light self, we no fit give us. Don't run for motor. Even leg self, we get accident.
Why una they complain? Why una they complain? No una they collect bribe, they vote Chokoloko Bango share.
Ìṣèjọba tó dára, òun là ń béèrè.
Anyị chọrọ ọchịchị onye kwuru uche ya. Anyị achọrọsị ọchịchị nchigbu.
Ala ndeze temeka muna so mekio.
What do we want? I made the rule us well.
Don't take it for noise. It's the people's voice. They have made their choice. Respect that voice for all to rejoice. VOP 90.3, Voice of the People.
Number one.
Your station has just been upgraded.
This is your number one radio station.
The best radio station to listen to this year is right here.
Oh, you guys should kill me.
BOP 90.3 FM.
The voice of the people.
Do you want to take care of your social, mental, physical, and emotional health? Join BB every Saturdays at 9:30 a.m.
If you want to be heard, say it here. On Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. 90.3 FM. Welcome to the best exclusive radio station, VOP 90.3, bringing you the best mix of the best music.
We are the station that cares.
This is the one.
We are VOP, Voice of the People, 90.3.
Number one.
Your station has just been upgraded.
This is your number one radio station.
The best radio station to listen to this year is right here.
Oh, you guys should kill me.
BOP 90.3 FM.
The voice of the people. This is the station that gives you a voice.
How can you be jubilating when judgment has not been given? Meaning that you are bribing the judiciary.
See a lot of young Nigerians who are leaving the country in droves. They are running away to escape poverty.
They are not looking at this issue, and I think Nigerians should rise.
Many families and properties have been destroyed. Accountability is one of the things that is lacking in governance in this country.
Speak with no hindrance.
Chapter 4, Section 39 of the Nigerian Constitution, right to freedom of expression and press, states, every person shall be entitled to the freedom of expression, including freedom to hold opinions and to receive and impart ideas and information without interfering.
Now you have a voice. Voice of the people, 90.3 FM.
Welcome back. It's Voice of the People 90.3 FM. And it's the Midnight Affairs with BB. And I'm not the only one in the studio doing this. I have the my beautiful Kayla in the studio.
Hi.
And if you actually want to see Kayla, you can just follow us on our YouTube channel where you can see her face. She's actually beautiful. I mean it when I say she is beautiful. All right, we're talking about sibling rivalry. Let's take this call before we continue. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning. Beautiful
Good
morning to
morning.
you. What's your name and where are you calling us from? Eric from Oba. All right, Eric, how are you doing? I'm fine. All right, Eric, we're talking about adult sibling rivalry. Have you had any experience? And we also want to know the role of parents in all of this.
Well, I think it is because they have experience like that in family. Most parents contribute to this.
All right, Eric, we can't hear you clearly. We can barely hear you.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, better.
I think that most parents contribute 95% to this problem.
Okay.
Because this usually happens when you see that one of your siblings is doing well more than the other. Even when the other one is clear and not. So you like to come body with that one because of what they are doing for that particular one at the time.
Yeah.
I have experience of a colleague. It happened to a colleague of mine. By then, we said that they have not got any work. They just finished school. They have not got any work. He was just sitting at home. And then his younger brother was doing well. He got a job
in fact, the first salary that the younger brother got, he gave it to the mom, and that entered the mom's head. So the woman carried the boy as if he's the all and all of the family. To the point that when the mom finished cooking like this, the mom will serve the younger brother food.
Can you imagine?
And now tell him to go to the kitchen and carry his own food that he wants to eat.
Oh, wow.
That's bad.
Oh, wow.
You'll be looking at the mom and say, Mom, what is the problem? How can you serve my younger brother food and tell me that my own food is in the kitchen? Mother will say, you contributing anything? You don't contribute now. It's the one that contributes. Why won't I start this food? So, it's when he said this to me, at that time, he has not gotten the job. So I was just be patient with time. You understand?
Yeah.
That is God is working. He's doing everything. Just keep on praying because so the thing got to the point that even wanted to leave their home because of the problem. So I was just advising him to be patient. He cannot leave home because of that. Because if you leave home now, you can end up in the wrong hands. So it's very difficult. So God just said to me, I now talk to our manager about the case. The manager was able to speak to the company that started working with us. And so now told me that when we get his own first salary, he now went to the mall and said, okay, I've gotten my own person, and this is my own person, I take it. So the mom was very happy and started the meeting. But the later told his mom that what the mom did was very wrong. And even if he never got to spend money, maybe he was not saying that, no mean that he now love the younger brother more than him, and he decides not to get married. You understand?
Yeah.
So you see your parents and the face to be was not cool. But no one, even they are your children, even if the younger one is doing well more than the anyone.
It doesn't matter.
That doesn't mean that we now encourage the younger one to start disrespecting the
elder one
because he's spending money more than him. You understand? So, some parents, they have a lot of work to do. When it comes to this, they need to also advise them very well.
All right, thank you, Eric. Thank you for that wonderful contribution and for sharing your experience with us. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, still talking about adult sibling rivalry. Have you had any experience? What is your experience? In fact, the problem that you're experiencing, have you resolved it? Has it been solved? What are the role of your parents in these problems, in all of this? Are they helping to solve the problem, or they are encouraging it because they have I think this problem actually becomes worse when parents have favorite child.
Yes, and
you can give
involved.
birth to 5 children, but you just have 1 or 2 as your favorite children or child, as the case may be.
Most especially when they're adults and they start making money.
Yes. And the one that is making money
for their
becomes the
finances.
favorite. You understand? Then instead of the parents to stand their ground and say that what is bad is bad, they rather try to take sides. All right, let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, babe. Good morning.
Hey, B. The B herself. Adeo, how you doing?
I'm fine. I just connect to you guys now. I don't know the topic.
We are talking about...
Maybe I will listen.
Okay. Listen, then you call back. The B herself. All right. We are talking about adult sibling rivalry. Problems that exist between siblings and the role of parents in all of this. Some parents try to take sides with children or child that is their favorite. All right. And usually the one that makes money becomes the favorite. And instead of them standing their ground to say this is wrong, this is right, they will try to take side with the one that is making money. And it is really bad because it will make the other one feel so bad, feel like it's not even a member of the family. And we have a message one of our listeners sent us. I'll go over that message again because of some people that just joined us now. The message reads, "Good afternoon, baby. How are you? Please help advise me and if possible discuss this. Let me know what people think. I've been having issues with my immediate younger brother. For 5 years we've not spoken to each other and my parents seems to be comfortable with what is happening as they've not made any effort to settle our differences. My younger brother makes all the decisions without involving me or informing me just because he is financially able. Some of my siblings are supporting him because he has the means, but two of my siblings are not in support of his behavior, and he doesn't give those ones money or speak to them. He treats me with disrespect because I don't have money. I'm struggling to care for my family with my little income, and sometimes I send money home, but they will never appreciate it because it is not much. My younger brother sold my father's land in the village and bought land elsewhere and built house for them without informing me. I just decided to let them be. Though I'm on talking terms with my other siblings who are not on his side. But baby, I'm tired. Please talk about this. Let me know what people think because I don't want to stoop low for my younger one. So that is the problem. Adult sibling rivalry. When we are all children, we used to have these problems with each other. We used to quarrel, we used to fight. But as we grow into adulthood, we begin to mature, we begin to understand things, we begin to understand life. This quarrels should at least minimize. But one thing is certain, there are things that are normal to happen between adults that are siblings, and those things are having differences, having issues.
Yes.
It is quite normal to have differences. It is quite normal to have issues. It is normal not to agree all the time.
Exactly.
Okay, because we all have different ways to see life.
BB, sorry to cut you short.
All right.
We had a caller. I think that was one of our first callers, Best, had said something about his brother joining the entertainment industry and started going against their morals, right? I don't know, but for some reason, I saw from my perspective, it may not have been what he was trying to do. Maybe he was trying to just get his brother on the right path, because I understand where this tough love has to come in sometimes for your sibling. Like, you see them and you feel like they're going astray, and you're like, no, you need to get yourself together. But at the same time, there's a way you could put this up that may come off as judgmental, which he may not be seeing that you're looking after him. He may be seeing judgment. Yes. So there's these things where I think another thing that comes to play in this whole thing is emotions. You need to emotionally connect. Do you get, like, as your sis now, you know what I'm capable of. I know what you're capable of. I have a sister. We're completely like word and opposites. That's how most people see us. Like, oh,
because you don't have to agree all the time. You're adults.
When I mean word and opposite, I feel we have two different personalities. So when you see her, you're like seeing the opposite of her. Okay, let's take this call 1 week.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Please turn down the volume on your radio set so we can hear you clearly.
DG.
All right, your name is Deji. What's your location?
I'm just getting back home now.
Oh, Deji, what's your location, please? Where are you calling us from?
You said?
What's your location? Where are you calling us from?
From Oshodi.
All right, you're welcome. Good morning.
All right, we are talking about problems that exist between siblings. Problems that some.
Okay, it was yesterday when I called, when he said I'll be the prayer point.
You didn't come on time, so you can do the opening prayer for us.
I'm just getting back.
Someone has done the opening prayer already.
Amen.
All right, Deji, have you experienced adult sibling rivalry among your siblings? Have you had any experience having problems quarreling with your siblings to the extent that you people don't talk, or that you people have not spoken for a very long time and all of that?
Let me tell you the funny part of the one I've experienced. It's my brother. I bought some fowl to his house, and he helped me and train it. And the time the fowl grew up, and I went there that, okay, I need some fowl. Did you believe that before I could take the fowl, we fought not like just like there's something else. I'm not the owner. He like was like fighting, and my mom was supporting him.
Hello, Deji.
Hello.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
And then my mom was supporting him. That I was like, it should be I'm the one that bought this thing because he helped me and feed it, so I cannot take inside of it. So what's the meaning of all this?
Oh, so he didn't. Your brother didn't allow you take the fowls again.
To what?
Your brother did not allow you take your fowls.
My mother.
Your brother. You said your brother,
My
right?
brother, yes.
So he didn't want to give you back your fowl, your chicken, right?
And I bought like 13 pieces.
Wow.
And they survived up to like 9. So he wasn't. He said he was the one that feed them to that extent that I cannot take it.
Wow. So he's
So
claiming
is
them indirectly.
Did he give you money? Did he pay you back because you bought these things? Did he give you your money?
He never.
And what did your mom do about it?
My mom said no, because he was the one that feed them up to that.
That trained them to that level.
Yes.
Oh.
So your mom said what?
You said no,
He said that
he shouldn't have it. He shouldn't
because
have his
he's my
chicken.
uncle. My mom was like supporting
Your
like,
brother.
Mad. Yes. I was like mad, like something.
But Deji, while he was training the chickens for you, did you contribute towards the training, buying feeds, providing things, drugs, and all of that?
No, I wasn't around now.
Okay, you were not around.
And I bought the starting food.
Okay, but you guys came to an agreement that you would keep this at his place and he will help feed
Train
them without
No,
without
we never had an agreement. All what I thought was like my mom is going to feed them. And when I say my mom said he was the one that used to buy food, that I don't have any access to my chicken again. I say,
So this is like a mom and brother thing right now.
But Deji, okay, go ahead.
After that, that one is gone. Is my neighbor then that because my mom live with him. Stay together in Ikorodu, so they stay alone. There's no neighbor, just 2 of them and his wife.
All right, Deji, but in this, what I can see is that you were supposed to offer money. You understand? A kind of payback for what he has done for you. Or rather, you give him an option of selling and sharing the money realized.
Okay.
But Bibi, he said
All right, Deji. Thank you for your contribution. Do you have any other thing to say?
I was going to say I love this program.
Oh, Deji, let me give you morning anointing, okay? Take it. Receive it.
All
right, Deji, thank you for calling in. Thank you for that contribution. It is appreciated.
And you too.
All right. So, but from what Deji said, if I were in this situation, I would have suggested, selling the chicken, realizing money, and sharing with your brother.
He did not agree with his brother.
There was no agreement, but he actually bought the chicken. He didn't take by force. He took the chicken to the brother. All right, let's take this call before we continue.
Okay.
Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, baby.
Good morning. Who am I speaking to this early morning? Best.
Yes, baby. Do you see what I do? After you say this, you see what I do say about ladies and women especially. You see what I do talk about to people.
What did we say?
Women.
What did we do?
Look at is that woman supposed that lady's mom? She's the source of that confusion between the two guys.
Yeah.
That's just definitely. Because no matter how would you now come, instead of you to settle the issue, they're now backing. If he has been training the chicken with his money and everything, is that too much a sacrifice to do for your brother?
But there's a way we can go about it.
Honestly, you should also show appreciation,
like it's definitely maybe give him some.
Exactly.
But that language is not coming out at all.
But
that statement is not coming up. They're just like he has trained it and he has to. What kind of thing is that?
And it belongs to him.
Women,
Best, don't go there. I won't let you go there at all. I don't want to start what we started yesterday. Let's not start this conversation.
Let's continue because women really lack the mentality to administrate. They lack administrative mentality.
Says who? In some countries, you have women as the president. So if we lack administrative knowledge and skills, how will we do all of that? In some organizations, women are the top directives, the top board of directors, and all of that. So
look at the tools they are using. They are using the guys. They are using the men, not them. The men are working for them. They don't have anything to offer. They are just the figurehead.
See, make I tell you. Best.
Look at the other guy I called as well.
Best.
I talked about his mom having his younger brother.
Take a chill pill.
I don't even. You are doing Ojoro self.
Me Ojoro. You know, yesterday you said I'm against men. I cannot be against.
Is there no man in the studio? Bring a man.
I have a man in the studio. You want to get him involved?
He should.
All right, I will go on a break and I will bring him. Don't worry.
Don't call him to don't go and bribe him. Don't go and
oh, now you are trying to go overboard. You're helping us think.
Best.
Yeah, Bibi, that's what you.
I'm not against the men, but I love my gender. I love my gender because men love themselves. So women should love themselves.
The other guy called as well, saying because of one thing, mother is serving the younger brother and asking to go and carry. It's always mother. It's always women. It's always women.
Then why wouldn't the fathers come in and stop this?
They don't.
Why wouldn't the father step in and stop this? I don't know the head of the family.
If you see your wife having unnecessary issues with your kids, you would come in between them.
The men are not doing their job.
What?
The men are not doing their job.
No, Best. I don't even agree with this statement.
The advantage you have is that you are the one at home. Most cases.
So wait. In this situation now, there's a problem. The child will obviously tell the dad if the dad is not in support of what the mother is doing. Dad, look at what your wife is doing and all of that. So why wouldn't the dad step in and stop the problem?
No, like you said, it's the mother, the brother, and the brother's wife. Now, the problem here was that now two women are even against him. The mother and the brother's wife is in trouble. Let him just forget the chicken. If he slide that chicken for this December, let me just go to the market and buy chicken. Otherwise, let me just forget two women against you. So forget it. After you just like you and Kelana is against, that can I wait? Let me just cut and keep you.
I better keep the call coming. I'm enjoying myself. All right, thank you very much, Best. Thank you for that contribution. You know, whenever you call, it's very, very interactive because you must bring controversial issues of controversy. All right, let's take this call. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, beautiful morning to you. What's the name and where are you calling us from? Sandu, Okoko people. In fact, Okoko people needs anointing. Early morning anointing because they've been calling. Mohammed called from Okoko.
Yes.
So let's give you morning anointing. Receive. All right, Sandu. Welcome to the show. We're talking about adult sibling rivalry, problems, fighting that exist among adult siblings. What do you think about that?
I think na parents because of this.
Okay.
So parents then they cut. I just see the younger one they do like saying I want the other one. I know if I can take the one because I do now. I just see them now. They come to my wife come to support the other one. Both my wife and that person go leave my house that day.
As a man, you step in and solve the problem, Abi.
If I talk to them, they know here. Two of them will come up in my house.
Oh.
Because as I did like this, the years of things I know the life. When will they grow? My father, definitely, my brother was senior me. But 2 years he was senior me. But my father say I will call him brother. No, we call him name like his name. They make a amazing to like call him his direct name. That's why we go to our family. Just wait in your week, make you call him his direct name. The two, you need to know that every time this one in your week, and that respect could be there. And that's what I hear when you talk to them anyhow, or do anyhow to that one waiting your week. They all don't finish that day. You understand?
Yes.
So then you come to say, that one, you come get more things, that one no get. You come to say that one thing, you get that.
When they insult them with style.
Because my father says, even if you get the whole world, this one no get, this one, that respect, you give that respect. No give that respect, you give you that. And I told me, I take them at the right thing to do. You understand? So I don't know why, especially women, they too emotional when it comes to that. When that one don't give them some money like this, or maybe buy something for them like this, they will like
they'll start taking sides. They go take sides.
You telling me, even that when that one do something bad,
they don't go talk am.
They don't go talk am. They will support am. Then the senior one will go do not be
the junior.
Bad. And I blame some fathers too, like you talk. I blame some fathers. How you go see your wife and your people do like this?
Thank you.
I blame some fathers too. I'm telling you, me, I know that kind of man. You know, see happen to my house. If you happen, that by side and mama will come up to my house that day. No peace important. You understand? I want to contribute to that. My parents, they contribute, and both papa and mama, they do their homework very well. Like that guy where they call now, they say he's sitting. If papa they are alive, why is papa not put mouth at the back of the problem? This mama don't know how to solve the problem. You buy chicken, this one here, buy two, train them. Because I'm not going to share them into two now. One. You understand? And the mama knows here like that, they can't support the small one, then I can get a 9. And then so this matter from Matthias, Jerry.
All right, my
so
brothers, and
we
will leave matter for Matthias, but we never leave him. We never won't leave him for Matthias because we still they talk. Thank you very much for calling. We appreciate your contribution and your experience. All right, if you're just joining us, it's the Midnight Affairs with David this morning, and it's the early hours of Wednesday morning. Like, well, this is Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Really?
Wednesday.
As in, Monday was just like yesterday.
Honestly, December 7, 2022.
7.
Yes. As in, this year is running.
Waiting. I beg. But even at that, they don't go pressure me. See this December where they run.
No.
I'll never be pressured.
Honestly, no form of pressure. Keep your prayer there.
All right. So we're talking about adult sibling. I'm talking about this pressure. You know, sometimes siblings do not want to come back home. They don't want to come and meet with their families.
Baby, I've been waiting to say this.
Because of this pressure.
I feel like there's so much pressure on each sibling that, especially from their own nuclear family.
Yes.
You know, there's so much you're dealing with your little family, like if it's for the females, you're dealing with your husband, your kids, and just having so much to do with in your own nuclear aspect that when it really comes to parents, other siblings, it feels like you guys don't really connect. And when you guys get to sit down to talk about maybe like an issue on ground, everybody feels unnecessarily pressured. Like, oh God, I get the one where they deal with you, one they bring this one. You understand what I'm saying? And unnecessary emotions start coming in the picture, and everybody's now throwing jabs at one another, shading one another. But it's really not the case. Everybody's just overworked, sometimes pressure, like you mentioned. And I think I like the fact that you mentioned it, because I've seen so many situations like that in with adult siblings, and the situation is really about taking care of their parents. You know, we've come together and we've agreed on sending money to our parents and all that because they're back in the village. And how are we going to go about it? But it seems like some siblings are not coming forth. So if it's time for that time of the month where they have to do that, some people are like, something happened, my kids did this, that. And the other people are like, well, we have kids too. Well, we have responsibilities too, but we are trying to come together and attend to our mother or our father in the village because they need us as well. As in, everybody knows that once the parents are getting old, they're getting back all their work. You understand?
But you know, there's a reason why siblings avoid coming together to meet with their families, especially in this period.
Okay.
All right. sometimes if it's your younger one that is the rich one, that is the wealthy one, and he's coming home with his family, a lot of
Yes.
you see cars, new cars, you see beautiful clothes, you see shoes,
New stuff
you
coming
see a
in.
lot of
You
things.
still come back with
Then you
gifts,
see,
a lot of
you
food
see
stuff.
bags of rice and all of that.
Yes.
And you are just coming back with nothing. Like you're
Almost
coming back
nothing.
with 2 loaves of bread.
Maybe,
Or
some
it can be
tubers
very
of yam.
embarrassing.
Well, I really don't know. Why is it that I don't look at it that way?
You don't look at it because you're not seeing it from that angle. If you're the sibling that is not financially able, you still
Right.
see it from that angle.
Right,
So
I
coming home
understand.
to meet your younger one who is financially
So,
able,
yes,
who
and
is providing
stable.
everything, and you will come back with your kids. Probably you have 4 kids or 5 kids. You now carry your baggage back home, and you just be eating. Your younger one is providing, you just be eating, and will it make you comfortable?
I understand. I
It will
understand
put
where you're
pressure.
coming
There's
from.
this kind of pressure. It will put pressure on you. And your mother, if your mother is not someone like that can control situation, she might be saying things that will hurt you, probably indirectly. Hey, these children, maybe talking to your children, these children you can eat. Which one did you bring back home? When you hear something
That's
like
what
that,
I'm saying.
it will
Throwing
hurt.
jabs and
You understand?
shading each other.
It will hurt. So instead of trying to, instead of trying to come home and be
Ease
pressured,
and give peace. Yeah.
you just stay where
People
you
run
are.
away.
Day your day. I cannot come and be pressured, please.
No, not this time.
unnecessarily. So if
No.
you don't have the means, I think you should just stay back. There's no need going there, because going there will give you high blood pressure, especially this December that you see a whole lot of things.
A lot of doings.
A lot of doings, a lot of levels.
Yes.
People call it levels
and doings.
And doings.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of doings and levels. And if you don't have levels
You
and
don't want
doings,
to start overdoing yourself.
make you no go do pass yourself.
yourself, yes.
Because if you do pass yourself, you go land for your head. So make it not be like say we don't leave the normal talk what they talk, because what do they talk now? Adult sibling rivalry. Let's take this call. Hello, good
Hello.
morning.
Good
The
morning.
bee herself.
I'm Jane. Good morning.
Jane.
Good morning,
Oh,
Jane.
What's
Jane,
your
good
location?
morning.
Good morning, Jane.
I just love you guys' show. The show is very interesting. I have something.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jane.
I think that all these adult quarrels and rivals, it's parents that cause it mostly. It's parents that cause the thing.
Okay, how?
Because
How?
I once had a neighbor
Right.
in my area. Like, he's always putting pressure on the boy. So, because the boy has nothing to. So, a certain day like this, he just came. They say he's not going to give the boy food. So, the boy chubby, bought one noodles. He was like, after cooking, why the other siblings have ate? So, after cooking the noodles, he brought the thing I wanted to eat. The younger sister started dragging the noodles. And the mom came out. Instead of to just tell the sister, yeah, leave your brother to eat. She was even supporting the sister to drag the food from the brother
Can you
after not
imagine?
giving him food. After not giving him food for the day. And that's why I say that parents, especially mothers, they are the one causing it.
But what do you think, Jane? What do you think can bring an end to this problem? Because it's getting out of hand.
I think maybe they can just organize a seminar, especially for this topic. Organize a seminars for mothers, especially. Talk sense to them so they will know how to handle their families and especially their children, not to start quarreling and fighting with one another. That's just my opinion.
All right, before you go, Jane, have you had any experience personally, maybe in your immediate family?
No.
That's
Alright.
interesting.
Receive this morning anointing.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
All right,
Jane. You're
Jane. Thank
welcome,
you
Jane.
so
and
much.
Keep listening.
Keep listening, okay?
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. But the fact is that everybody's calling mothers. I think
Truthfully,
mothers
I'm
should pay
embarrassed a little bit.
attention.
Yes, because
they should pay attention.
mothers
They
are
should-
known as the
homemakers,
the
organizers,
the
peacemakers.
yes, peacemakers, the ones that actually make the home. So when you get to hear things like this, you're like, really? Like, people really, why do mothers do this to their kids? And now I'm really thinking and I'm getting into it. It's true, BB. Sometimes you get to see this, like you mentioned, these shady comments.
Of
like,
course, now it happens.
or the ones that maybe I remember this lady that was crying and she was crying and
All right,
saying,
let's take this call before we continue. Hello, good morning to you. Please turn down the volume on your radio set, please.
The radio set, please.
Deji from Mushede.
All right,
Deji, welcome back.
You know what I think is happening is because you guys believe you are the one that gives birth to us, and we listen to you most. That's why you keep giving us wrong message. As in, I was like listening to this, everybody, mother.
That's the problem. But they gave birth to all these children themselves, not like they adopted some. So what's the problem?
Why don't you lead us to the right path?
And say most important.
But how can I give birth and
encourage the ones that are not financially stable? Because most of these things, if you look
you don't settle matters. It's like you guys, you don't settle matters. You keep putting fire upon fire.
Yes, taking sides.
Why?
Supporting the one that has money, so that the money go reach our side now.
Yes, now.
But that's
you're thinking about it. It's mostly financial issue.
The one that managing it should not grow again.
Do you understand?
They are seeing the present. They're not seeing the future.
They're not.
You understand? They are seeing the present. They are not seeing the future. That's why you see them taking side with the present wealthy one.
Oh, I see. But it keep affecting.
Yes, they don't know the effect of what they are doing to their children.
Why is my mommy wrong with me? That's our own belief in it. You know, we always listen to you no matter what.
Of
you
course.
Keep coming back to you that no, my mommy said, okay, let me go and think about it. But when you don't think of it, you say this thing is nothing now. It means nothing.
It means nothing.
At the end of the day, as a man, when a man think of it again all over and over, it means nothing.
It's a serious problem. It's a serious. Our mothers should be sensitized.
It's just like a two-party. You're not favoring one party.
But you gave birth to all of them. Not like you adopted some, you gave birth to some. No.
That's my problem about
they're all part of you.
Because we keep coming back to you people.
It's really sad. It's really sad.
I heard what the guy said now. He said, it's all about mother. You keep causing confusion.
Do my best.
You don't talk time, I'm not going to mind them again.
All right, thank you. Thank you, and keep listening. All right, I really don't understand, but I think our mothers should be sensitized because this problem is getting out of hand. All right, tell me why someone will start doing fraud-related activities, probably because the mother is always attacking him, shading him. Look at your mates, because all of those things are just part of this thing. Look at your mates; they are doing well.
Your cousin.
Look at your cousins. Look at this. Look at the other one. They bought car. They did it, and with that kind of pressure, the child, and you know even the mother, you know the condition of the country. You that is telling your child, look at this, what about your mates? Abi, now make you look at them that way. Okay, you're telling your child, look at your mates. What about your own mates? You have some mates as a mother. You have your mates that are in politics, that are doing well in politics. You have your mates in the business world that are building empires.
Honestly,
if you want to compare mates, while you're comparing your child, also compare yourself.
What makes you think that you shouldn't have gone harder and pushed harder, and
to provide all these things that the children need,
that you're pressuring your kids to get right now?
Okay, you're comparing your child. We have big business women out there,
honestly,
who are doing
so
big
many,
things.
So many
okay,
of them.
And then you're comparing your child. It's just that we don't encourage children, disrespecting their parents, disrespecting their mothers and all of that. Because if not, when you start, in fact, these things has led to a lot of children, talking back at their mothers. When you
calling their parents witches, and I'm sometimes I'm like, no, it's not that deep. This is your mom. She gave birth to you, and you're like, my dear, you don't really understand. And I'm like, wow, how bad could it be? And I'm like, I mean, nothing, not you, and you get to see more from this angle of sibling when it's really the sibling thing, because you will now understand that they feel so hurt because feels like they're nothing to them, to their parents, especially the moms, because the mom is looking out for the one that has bought her a new car,
Of course.
brought some money. When he comes with his friends, he start spraying his mom for saying, you did so much for me.
And you don't have anything. You go just did.
You'll just be there looking. She'll be like, what have you see your brother? see what he's doing for me.
But it's not funny.
It's
Honestly,
not. It's
funny.
actually
It's
not
quite
funny.
painful. It is very painful. In fact, you will see the pain if you're the disadvantaged one here.
Honestly, that's what
That's
I'm
when you see
saying.
the
Sometimes when I
pain.
look at them, that's why I say I will ask, is it that deep? And they're like, well, you don't know. And now I can really think about it. I'm like, wow. A lot of people are going through a lot.
Yeah, people are going through a lot.
People are going through
right?
a lot.
And
yeah.
it is very painful that it is coming from
The
someone that
parents.
is supposed to love, care, cater,
And set
be
the
the
example.
confidant. But
Set the example.
then you're the one that is causing confusion. If it's best to say that women like cause confusion
Between their kids.
You're the one causing the problem between your child and the other child, and you gave birth to all of them. Not like some are your children, some are not. So why would you prefer the other one more than this other one? Because it's the one that provides. And why not encourage the one that provides, the one that has money, to help? Okay, let's take an example of a younger one that is, Casey and E-Money now.
Oh, thank
I
you.
learned E-Money
Casey
is the
older.
I thought E-Money is
older. Everybody, I think maybe
You
because
understand?
he also looks older. So
he looks older.
Yeah.
But I was told that
Casey is older.
Casey is older. And now he's the one, E-Money is
But
the one
he
pushing Casey's
He-
music.
Right,
with
and he
his
was
money.
the one that owned the record label that Casey was initially signed in. I think he still signed on that record label. So it's his younger brother's record label, and
honestly.
he's
But because the
na
younger
him
brother
boss.
doesn't know, because he doesn't maybe boss him around, doesn't insult him, doesn't
Yeah,
disrespect
they
him.
seem like they have a good relationship.
Of course, and he's assisting. Do you get? So it is really not that deep. That love that exists in your home, do not be the reason that love is thrown into the trash.
And if you're a
Alright?
parent too coming up, maybe you have toddlers right now. Tomorrow they will eventually become teenagers, from teenagers to adults. Don't forget this particular conversation, because you may be put in temptation too one day.
Of course.
And you will be seeing one of your kids are doing well and the other one is like average or just there. You start see yourself pushing towards the one that is stable.
I understand the fact that at times parents will have favorite children, especially when those favorite children are doing well. If you have like 4 kids, all of them must not be intelligent. All of them must not be smart. We have one who is smarter and the other one who is less smart and who is not even smart at all.
From school
So
days.
you should be able to know that, okay, this my child is disadvantaged, and look for ways to help that child. Let's take this call before we continue. Hello, good morning to you. Beautiful morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Enyina from Alakoko.
Enyina from Alakoko. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good.
All right, I'm good. All right, we're talking about adult sibling rivalry here. Have you had any experience? What do you think about the role of parents in all of these?
I think parents have a lot of work to do when it comes to this. You understand?
Yeah.
You have children. You are the one that gives birth to your children. You know adopt them.
We can barely hear you, Enyina.
You have children, you give birth to them.
Okay.
You know adopt them. But let's see the reason. Why parents have special love for one with the other? Even if when they don't supply the something that's not necessary, that's maybe the reason why parents love violence. Because when the parents, whether you father or the mother, they are just creating children
We can barely hear you. We are trying to strain our ears to hear.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's better now.
I think that parents, when they do that, they are just trying to create enmity between their children.
Okay.
You understand? And when that continues that way, eventually, the parents are no more tomorrow. How would they want the children to come back and be at peace again? So I don't know whether if the reason to that point. But what they are doing now, tomorrow, if they are no more alive, how will the children cope? Will they be at peace? Okay. Because you cannot tell me that a child that is eliminated in front of his younger one because he's not financially buoyant. That tomorrow when you are no more, you want him to come and start talking to that his younger one that you see as a favorite. You understand? So, at all. The society is not like that. I know that all these things are the result of society now. They go for money. Wherever the money is coming from, that's where they go. The younger one is getting more than the younger brother. They like to move that one. There is one like that. They don't to not do that at all. They know that children will give birth to all of them than their children. Even if the child is younger, the boy is himself. If the elder brother is not doing well, you cannot assist him. That does not mean that you should respect your elder brother. He's your elder brother. You don't know tomorrow. Tell my son around tomorrow. I will read the word. Then how do you expect him to look at you? I have an experience of that now. It happens to me now. You understand? My family. 3 boys that see on me. The younger one more than the second son. He was doing well that time. Now our first son was not doing well. And he was the favorite in the family. Everybody was talking about him. For me, I remember, I said, no, he is not right. He is the better brother. It's not because this one is doing well. But before you know it, that one that was okay, had problem in his business, he was not doing well again. And elder brother started doing well. Now, he had no respect for his elder brother at that time. And now he has financial issues, and his brother was okay. What case he really to take his brother and ask for money for help? He couldn't. You understand? We are the ones that even then before that our first son now helps him out with this problem that he was having. So a situation like that is not supposed to be. Because when you, the parents, we are not there tomorrow again, how will the children come together to make things?
That's another thing.
It's very hard for the children to make things again. So what they are doing now, they should look, remember tomorrow. That tomorrow is coming on. Tomorrow, if you are not there,
yes, tomorrow is not promised.
Don't know why in the world now people love money more than everything. Once the money is there, that's the only thing they know. They don't even think about other things. They don't think about relationships. It's only money. Yeah? That is, it's parents that are costing this problem. It's not the talking it and the talk. When it's time to apply it, we should also remember that we will have our own children tomorrow. We have our own children. They see that discipline, that godliness in them. That's that.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you very much, Nina, for that detailed explanation and contribution. Thank you so much
really
for sharing your experience with us. In fact, it's not about talking.
Honestly.
I am Kayla.
Yeah.
We are future parents, future mothers.
Period.
So we don't want a situation whereby these things will happen to us. All right, let's take this call. Hello, good morning to you.
I don't win.
Chineke.
I was even about to go into this, Best. I was about to go into this. That Best is going to be so excited where he is. I think we've made your points now. Thank you.
So, I'm very glad that everybody finally turned the program to a women enlightenment program. So
women awareness, women enlightenment.
That's just awareness.
Best,
so
we'll check check back on you. Let's say in like maybe how many years should we give him?
Best.
Yeah.
Say you dey hear. Not tomorrow when you go marry now, be you don't marry, I don't even know.
And your kids and your wife.
You go just allow your wife.
That's what I'm saying. We'll check back on him in some years.
You start
don't worry,
saying, I want peace.
We are marking this day.
Let me allow my wife. I want peace. I will be checking on you.
No. You see, from what I've learned, from many people who have allowed their wife, they end up messing up. Like I said, they don't have the power to administrate. The mentality to this, you don't have to say, I can't allow her 100%. I can't even allow her 20%. So just look at the case of these are popular musicians. I don't know if I can name their name, but I can mention their name. But
yeah, you can.
Popular, yeah, okay, P-Square.
All right.
You see, to some extent, you understand the reason of their disagreement or fight or whatever. I think they were saying that maybe the wife of one of them. But so anything that whenever you allow your wife or the woman to take too much charge of your life, it will always mess up.
Honestly.
So look at the whole twins for that matter, not just brother, twins for that matter. A woman could come between them and separate them. Those to you people, echo check go. So that's it. And again, okay, to be soft this time on women, I think there's one thing I understand is that it's like they don't really have the ability to gather and push all their kids. So they decide to pick one and push that particular one. Because I know of a woman among her children, she just decided to pick one, the third one, Moses, and she pushed him to the extent that she did everything within her ability, where she can go to prayer, buy everything for the guy. And today the guy is great as in a multi-millionaire. So she only pushed the boy with everything she had, and the guy is even in the state now. Right
and
now.
She didn't help the other ones.
No, she didn't, and she instilled it in him that he's going to help every one of them. They are good. Everyone, the boy looked back to the family and he reciprocates the mom's effort on every one of his brothers. So it paid. They are doing good. He unites every one of them, but she pushed that particular one. So at least to just be soft on him, let those bad ones learn from this kind of person. So that's just it. I think you too, Ejo. Now bonus, a base.
Don't worry, we can do better.
Thank you very much.
We can do better.
All right. Thank you so much,
Best. And keep listening.
Since I've won, I will rest now. I won't call again.
Okay, no problem.
Rest in Jesus'
tomorrow.
name. Let me give you anointing. Make you collect and rest. Receive and rest. All right. Thank you very much, Best. Actually, you have won. We submit. Okay.
Oh yeah. Right. So, BB, quick one. You were speaking of factors that, we've been speaking of factors that could cause this rivalry, right?
Number one thing is competition among siblings.
Thank you.
Siblings,
there's competition, there's envy, there's pressure.
In fact, I want to say this before we continue. In fact, if you see any of your sibling doing well, you shouldn't feel envious. You shouldn't feel bad.
No.
You shouldn't feel like it should be you. No one has monopoly of success. You shouldn't feel that opportunity, that success should come to you and not the other person. In fact, why must it be you and why not the other person? What you need to do is when your sibling is doing well, feel happy for that sibling. All right, feel happy because it has a way of coming back to you. When you're happy for other people's successes, it has a way of coming back to you. Just feel happy for them, not
and support them.
A mere feeling of happiness, a pretentious kind of happiness. No, but that real one that comes from your heart. Let them know that you're happy for them, and if there's any way you can help them, support them, please do that. Don't act like you're in competition. This one is into electronic business. Okay, he's doing well. You go and start your electronic business, not even doing your feasibility study very well, not even considering if you can do this, but because he's doing well in that field, you go and rush and start doing, or you do another one and you be competing. How much does he even have? In fact, I will do more than it is not necessary. It is really, really not necessary. If your sibling is doing well, be happy for that one. Don't even feel envious. All right. And then another thing is comparison. Another cause of sibling rivalry, adult sibling rivalry, because we are not talking about children rivalry now, because we all pass through that stage of children rivalry. But we're talking about adult sibling rivalry. So do that comparison. I think we should avoid it. As parents, we should avoid compare. No two children are the same.
And
No
even
two
the
children are the same.
individual,
Even
in the
as
individual,
twin,
because when you
twins are
start,
not even the same.
yes, and when you start comparing maybe yourself with your brother, you start seeing like the next point, envy coming in.
Envy coming in because
so don't compare.
you see things that he knows how to do well more than you and all of that. Before you know it, you start envying that person. You understand? No two persons are the same. That's one thing you should bear in mind. Even if that person is your twin, identical, you can never be identical in your personalities. You can never be identical in your behaviors. Let's take this
Right.
call.
Please reduce the volume of your radio set. Thank you. Hello.
morning.
Good morning.
All right.
What he's saying now about the topic you are saying, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
You are talking about children are not the same
Yeah.
because I believe everybody wants is not the same.
Sure.
What you want is not what I want.
At
So,
all.
as in, please advise all these our parents just to know that if they know that and they believe in that, everything will be working fine.
Yeah.
Of course.
But you should be able to calm down and know your children want what they really want for themselves, not what this one wants be affecting the other one. Sit them down, ask for what you are fighting for. Ask for what the other one is fighting for. Then you calm down and give them the solution. That's all what we don't want. We all want solution in our life. Everybody wants growth. Like Tinubu now is going for president. You that you are not going for president, you are accusing him for going for president. They are not the same thing. It's what you want. Don't be against what someone else wants. Because it's not your own. It's not your own.
That's the same.
That's just say I just contribute to the.
All right, thank you, Deji. Keep
Thank you so
contributing
much,
because
Deji.
your contribution is making it interesting. All right. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for your contribution.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, I was saying about
Yes,
what was I-
comparison.
Okay, comparing your children, please. Even if you have 3 kids, they will not be the same.
They can't.
You will still see
Never.
one that is more intelligent than the rest. You will see one that is more
Yeah, even when they
hardworking.
were kids, you know there was this there'll be that particular kid that was slow to adapting, or slow to speaking, or slow
Yes.
to understanding things.
Okay,
and it's normal.
you give birth to your children. You see that this one will walk at 7 months. The
Right,
other one will
slow
walk
to
at 10,
walking,
10 months.
right.
The other one will walk at 12
that's the
months.
beauty of the
you
growth.
understand? Seeing that these children are not the same.
No
they actually
one, no two
came
kids are
from
the same.
you and your husband, or from you and your wife.
Yes.
But they have different personalities. They have different speed, different skill, different talent. So what you need to do as good parents in quotes, if you're one. Okay, let's take this call if I continue. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Beautiful morning to you.
What's your name?
This is Abidemi calling from Yanagi.
Sorry, we didn't
That's
get your
okay.
name.
Abidemi calling from Yanagi.
Bidemi, longest time, oh.
No.
You've not been listening. Should I give you anointing so that you start listening again? No. Eh?
Like that.
Let me
Just
give
like
you
that.
small anointing. Collect.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Bidemi, we are talking about adult sibling rivalry.
I just want to share a little experience.
Okay, please do.
This same compound that I'm living, when I parked there, early this year, I met a family there. This woman gave birth to 4 girls, 3 of them. So, one among them, the senior one, maybe about 20, 21 years. The rest, let's say, 15 to 16. So, they did, those 3 that remain, they did nothing. This same girl that I'm calling her is 20 to 21 years. She used to wash a wheel of clothes, And I even think an housemaid. I didn't know that it's not, she's not an housemaid during that time. This same girl will cook, we clean the kitchen. So when this commotion starts now, the girl will ask these 3 girls, from them maybe sometimes go and cook food, or clean the kitchen, or sweep the parlor. They don't do anything. This
student shirt that we are using as because they have it at home. Then we carry it inside the car and sit down, started shooting it, okay, you know. So when their mother called, the same thing, instead of their mother to advise them to do something, they won't have been fighting with this same girl, if their senior sister.
And she's the eldest.
Yes. So their mother won't say anything until their father came. One starting Saturday like this, you know, the man started crying to them. He didn't do anything.
Hello,
that time,
okay.
Hello. Yeah. So that time I used to think that this guy is still until coming down with this same woman I did that. So sometimes our parents they do things like as if we are slaves to use our junior one. So my advice for parents is that we should train our children equally. Not we should leave everything, every load to one person because he's senior one. So that is my own advice.
All right, thank you very much, Bidemi. Thank you. That experience and contribution is well appreciated. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Okay, back to this.
You see what I am talking about? Giving children preferential treatment over the other. I don't know where all of this is coming from. Let's take this call. Hello, good morning to you.
Yes, good morning, baby
The
girl.
bee herself. Blessing. You don't make me go call another person blessing this morning. Eh?
You were waiting on your call.
Immediately I heard the person's voice. I was like, B. And the person said, no, Jane.
Oh my.
How are you
Thank
doing?
you very much. I'm fine. Are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Thanks for asking.
Thank you very much. I like this topic this morning, honestly. Like me now, that today we are in picture. We are 38 in number.
Excuse me, B, 38 siblings?
Yes.
From polygamous home, right?
Yes. My dad is a king.
Make a no confusing and one person can do everything.
Her dad is a king.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
A king, not even small himself.
Okay.
Okay. He has 7 wives.
Oh,
Now you know tell me say na princess you be make you no come give me something abi.
Now princess na fancy. Mr. Francis when they call you know now.
Make I no come task you abi.
Because his stepdaughter when they ask him na my tight friend.
Okay.
She doesn't yes now, yes.
Okay.
Mr. Francis. Okay, good morning, sir. Maybe he's listening.
Yeah.
Okay. See, we are 38 in number. My dad loves me so much.
Loves you.
He like my dad. I think my dad liked me back because number one, I'm very pretty. I'm different inside his children. I have a very long hair. I'm very fair. Though everybody is okay on their own, but me, I different. But they say that sometimes back then in the village, they also mommy was out by them. Mommy, you know how they used.
Yeah.
Every day will change. Every day, you know. So my dad loves me so much, and I'm close to my dad. Maybe before you know, I will clean my daddy's shoe. If you want to go out, I will open this car. Sometimes like I will close the car, you know. Then it's like my stepmother. She's not happy about it because anything that my dad wants, he will give this area. Unyomi is my pretty. That is the meaning of Unyomi. I go and check the assemblies because we are 16 girls. So I love the line. They set me up. I was 16. I was in Polytechnic. Then I was raised by a pilot.
Wow.
Honestly, because of the love my dad has, my stepsister set me up.
That's very bad.
Honestly. Okay. She set me up through her friend. Nobody knows she's the one. She confessed it to me. It's not even up to 5 years when she confessed it to me, you know. So then my dad now said, he wants to, instead of my dad, they not told my dad mine, instead of him to pity me or something of that name, I want my mom to hospital. My dad said, no. I will call my dad's friend. He's in US. He has a son that his son is a pilot again. Yeah, I'm going to give you up to the man. 60 years old girl, my dad has to do. Before you know, they removed me from our village to Lagos. The person they gave to is the only child, and the father is a very wealthy man as well. Then, because my stepmother think that maybe if they remove this from me, I will go and suffer. They'll give it to another person.
Yes.
I will go and suffer. Then when they bring me come to Lagos now, then with that man, after 3 years, no, when I stay with the man, before you know, the man will every of his property to me.
Really?
He has, honestly.
Oh.
He's the only son. The father is very wealthy.
It's just
when they were trying to ruin you.
And grace.
Yes. I just say, let me cut the story short. The man has 3 buildings in Banana Island here, 2 in Koyi, 2 houses in VI, that is Itenia. He has 5 in Okwabi. He has 11 buildings in Lagos here. Minus the one outside country. He will everything to me. Ask Mr. Francis. You know my story.
Is he late now or he's still alive?
He will everything to me, the man. No, he died after 3 years that I'm with him. They not know that every of his thing he will it to my name. Then my stepmother might now change. She never knew that. Sometimes if you want to sell slave, you will sell slave to him. A place that the slave is comfortable.
Honestly.
For her own, she wanted to push me away from our family so that the children will be the best.
Exactly.
Okay, she now pushed me to this side. Before you know, they later apologized to me. Today, my sister, although we are in peace, I forgive all of them.
You have to, for your peace of mind.
Yes,
for your peace of mind.
That is my best friend today. Even the younger brother is 22. I think I senior him with 5 years. I was the one that sent him to Oxford University with my own money.
Can you imagine?
I didn't look all the things that they did to me. Sometimes it's not good to say this is my best.
Your story is similar to that of Joseph.
Honestly, they can even set the child up, or they can even kill the child. You know that kind of a thing. My dad never know that. My dad never know that it's a very big mistake, because the way I will show him love, if my dad didn't eat, I will not live there. I will make sure he eats. I will pack the plate. The way I and my dad, we are just like 5 and 6. I never knew that my stepmother was planning evil.
Wow.
Was planning evil. The evil landed me to where I am now today. Any country that I want to go right now, buy the ticket, I will go, you know. So today, after the death of my dad died last 2 years. I brought her back to Lekki, that very woman. Some of my stepmothers, some of them go. They say they want to go and remarry. Some of them that don't want to remarry, I brought them to Lagos. Even my grandmother, my stepmother, she's in Lekki.
Wow.
Why my mom is in VGC, you know. So sometimes it's not good to say this is my favorite child. They can even hurt the child. And sometimes, yes, they can even hurt the child.
Out of envy.
Out of envy, honestly. I thank God for everything. I pray that the peace of God will reign in the family of that bros. My advice is this, let that bros exercise patience. The God that did it for me will do it for him.
Sure.
At the end of the day, to see my sisters with me. When I traveled last time to UK, I used to see my sister live all the way from Canada. She came to visit me in UK. You get? So, thank God for everything. They wanted to push me to fire. They never knew that they would push me to cold water.
Honestly.
Just because of heavy. So that brought you continuing praying. You should not be tired. God will make a way for him, and they will all come back to him. Remember, nobody know who will make money yet. Maybe the money that bros will make, that in brother will be before. There is one of a comedian that used to come to my house in Banana Island. He said, come. Then he said, I invited him. I said, come and see what I want. Come back here, Daddy. When I don't buy my own car, this is your car now, old model, you know. So by the time that brother will make money, that the junior brother money will be Hearing to
Nothing.
be small, like to be nothing compared to his own. He should just get patient. Everything is patient. Today I am 29 now. I'm 29, but I give God the glory. Honestly. Thank God for everything.
The be herself. Thank God for your life. Thank God for your life. Honestly. Thank you so much for that beautiful experience.
All right.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Blessing. Bye.
Honestly, I'm seeing Joseph in all of this.
In her
the story of
situation, right?
Joseph.
Yes.
It was out of envy that Joseph was sold, right?
Go. And his
and
father
what
really
happened
loved
when
him,
they,
though.
when they sold him? What happened?
He
became a king. He became big.
As
he
in
became
he became
rich.
very big. Come
You
and
understand?
see his brothers were now
one thing-
begging.
Yes. And one good thing about all of this, he did not retaliate.
He did not.
He didn't
And
say,
just
"Let
the
me
same thing
punish
with
you
her."
for what you have done."
Yes, very
look
great.
At Blessing for giving somebody that
Did
caused-
her wrong. Yeah.
Not just doing wrong. Rape is a serious
Honestly,
thing.
I wouldn't. I feel like for me, I would take time to just process the whole thing. Like,
Honestly, before
why
you can
would you
tell,
even do
before
that
you can
to
even
me?
bring yourself to forgive the person. A child at 16.
And this can be your own daughter is happening to her. That's the thing. I don't understand how people do things out of so much like anger, and you don't even
envy,
reason.
hatred, envy,
True.
competition.
That's a very
because she is a favorite child of her father.
You know,
so
negativity has more weight than positive things. Have you noticed, BB?
Of course.
Like hatred has so much weight on you than love, and
so
on many
much
people.
Weight. So much weight. You can imagine causing your sister harm.
Oh no!
Just because you're envious
your
of her.
stepdaughter. You can also call that could just feeling as your own child. Would you set your child up for rape? I mean, it's really. But I'm happy that Blessing you're in a better place. Honestly,
And I'm happy
I'm
was
happy you're
able to-
happy. You're living a good life, and you're able to forgive and actually let go of.
Because that's
the
one
past.
thing that is not very easy to do.
And not very
Forgiveness.
common. Yeah.
You see, forgiveness is not very easy to achieve or to attain. It takes a whole lot of time. When someone has done something wrong, you need to process it. You need to think about it. You need to start asking yourself, how do I even, come to forgive this
Where do
person?
I start from?
Where do I start from?
Yeah.
Especially when it has to do with this rape. It's a serious issue. It's a serious offense. All right. But I'm glad she did, and I'm glad she's in a better place, and I'm glad
Yes.
she's able to even give them help, render help,
Right.
because it's in her place to render help. She's
It
able
is.
to do that. Well, one thing I like about this program, all of this program, is that if you're not learning, I'm learning.
I am.
Honestly, if
I
you're not
am
learning,
learning,
I'm
BB.
learning. All right. In fact, Blessing experience and all other experiences have taught me something big tonight.
Very
all right.
big.
I mean, this morning, it has really taught me something big. Okay. If Blessing can go out of her way and just forgive, well, it's nothing. It should be in the past. In the past already.
And help this much.
And help this much. Sending to Oxford. You think it's an easy thing. You think it's 1 naira.
Do you understand?
She really did well. She really tried. It's not an easy thing. All right, Blessing. You know now. I always commend you. DB herself. Thank you for that beautiful spirit of yours. And I
Yes.
just wish others who are listening can actually learn something and try to cultivate this beautiful spirit
Between their siblings,
beautiful spirits, beautiful. Envy, competition, they lead to a whole lot of things. You see these two things, envy,
Hatred
competition
comes in too. Hatred.
Hatred comes in. Yes.
Yes.
From envy, because when you start envying, you start hating the
Start looking at them,
person.
so why? What's
Why
so
will you achieve
important?
that? What's it about you?
Yeah, what's about you? Like, I mean, I'm finer than her now.
Mhm.
This is your own blood, guys. Come on now.
Stop the quarrel, stop the competition, stop the envy. It doesn't worth it.
Baby,
you know?
this also brought me to another like thought. I was going to ask, what do you even think about sibling rivalry, sorry, that is caused by in-laws?
In-laws.
Well, maybe I'm not saying the right thing, but when you get married and then the person you're getting married to is causing like problems between you and your
family.
Yes.
Sure. It does happen. Especially when that person is coming from a home where there's no peace,
There's no
and
love.
Yes.
Yes.
If someone actually comes from a home where there's no peace, where there's no love, where there's always competition, envy, the person will carry that to his or her immediate family, and you see the person causing problem
between other siblings
of
and in other
course.
families.
Okay, you can imagine a woman coming into her husband's house, and the next thing telling the husband,
your
see, this your
brother,
sister. This your sister is not a good person. This your brother is envious of you. You've not noticed.
Yes.
You've not noticed how you
The
used to
brother,
look at you and all of that.
Yes.
I beg. We should do more. Let's take this call. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
What's your name? And what's your location?
This is Deji from Oshele.
Okay,
All right,
Deji.
AJ. Let's keep hearing from you.
That what I'm saying is about what you are saying right now. You said competition is enviness or something. I don't think competition is enviness. The competition should be jealous. You should know what you are competing for. Like someone is making it, you still want to make it more than the person. You should be jealous about that, but not envying. That one is like
you shouldn't even be jealous of your sibling. You understand?
There's no room for that.
You should be happy
no room
for them.
that.
In as much as
maybe what I'm saying is like your sibling just bought a brand new car. You can be jealous that me too. I want to buy more than that. That will make a family grow.
I don't think so, Deji.
I don't think so, because
I don't think so, because that thing can
build into
generate
something else. Yes.
So what you should do if your sibling has a car, this car is fine. I'm so happy for you. You'll be happy for the person. And if you have money, you can buy something for yourself. You understand?
That's what I'm talking about, jealous. Not that because your sibling bought a car, now said, the car maybe should have an accident. You are not happy about it. You should be happy for God to give you your own.
Yes.
Money. And to bless you more than that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so
jealousness is allowed now.
I don't personally. I don't.
Someone have this thing. Someone has this thing. And you want to have more than that.
I don't, Deji, I mean, I don't want to use, maybe what you're saying, I don't think it's necessarily jealousy. I don't think the word is jealous. I think the word is maybe admire. Like, when you admire something good and you're like, I wish and I hope this happens for me. I wish something better even happens for me. You understand? It happens. Yeah, you could think and admire something nice. When you see something good, you're like, oh, this is good. Oh, I tap into your blessing.
Why do you want to envy your siblings?
It does happen. Look at you.
Happens.
It happens.
People
when someone is doing well more than the other, the disadvantaged one will start envying.
Yes, you begin to see yourself getting angry.
That means you are not concentrating.
My brother, it does happen. No, if you know they happen to you, they happen to others. It does happen.
Especially.
Go paradise. Go hide.
If you hide, you must come out.
Abio.
You must come out. Don't go hide, though.
I did fear life.
All right. Thank you very much, Deji, for your contribution. Thank you so much, and keep listening. So, okay. Deji actually didn't use the right word for it. Admiration, fine, and you working towards doing well as well. You understand? But when it comes to jealousy,
envy, no. We don't. We're not putting that out there. Yes,
please,
no.
Please, you don't even need to. You just need to, see. But there's a way you just be happy for someone's success, and you see yourself succeeding.
Yes, I was going to say that. Like, do you know that works for people when you are happy for someone else's?
You see yourself
success,
succeeding.
You're succeeding. You're doing better. You're doing great. You see
when you always get angry, you envy other people's success. You see yourself getting, life becomes more difficult for you. To achieve something becomes difficult for you.
You're angry.
You're angry. You're always bitter. You go just they do pass yourself. How did they talk? They do pass yourself.
Honestly,
because you're in competition with another person. You're in competition with not even another person, with your sibling, your own blood. They do pass yourself.
Honestly.
And in this life, it's not by your strength. It's not by your mind too.
Honestly.
If not by hard work, all these barrel pushers, they don't make sense.
Yes.
If not by that hard work, serious effort and all of that. So it's special grace. it's undeserved kindness. So if you have that undeserved kindness from God, you see things working out for you even without you stress, not without you stressing all of that, doing some kind of hard work and all. So just be happy with your sibling. If your sibling is doing well, and you that is doing well, you that is doing well, you listening to me, that is the breadwinner of the family.
Right.
I beg, calm down. Be calming down. No, nobody has monopoly of success. Success doesn't live in someone's house. It doesn't. It doesn't get stagnant when it comes to your doorstep. It can leave anytime. So be humble. You see pride.
Yeah,
you see ego.
Pride
Please
goes before
get rid
fall.
of it. Get rid of it.
Pride.
It's not
This
a
is
big
another
deal.
factor, baby. This is another factor. You see
Pride, right?
Yes.
Please get rid of it. You get money, fine, but use it to do something good for yourself and your family. Use it to show your brothers and your sisters love. Don't use it to oppress them, to intimidate them, to show them that I'm the younger one but I can be on top.
When they come to you,
or
say,
I'm the elder one,
don't go there.
I'm the
Sit here,
chief,
sit
I'm the
here.
king. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Someone was actually sharing an experience with me one day. He said, he's an older man, actually, probably in his late 50s or middle 50s. He said, my sibling, my elder brother, is doing very well. In fact, he's richer than I am. I'm not even rich when you see that one, but that one still passes food to me till date. Whenever we go to the village, maybe during December and all of that, you see that one bringing water, raising water for me to wash my hands.
That's so sweet.
You see that one helping out to set food on the table. And now that one, I even built family house.
Yes.
And he built the family house, allocated rooms to every family and all that. You know how it is being done. So they eat together, they cook together. So everybody knows who is elder, who is younger. Nobody disrespects another. So when this man was telling me this, I was like, really? So these things do happen. But I tell you, for that thing to happen in that family, it depends on the parents. I can tell you categorically. It depends on the parents, because the parents do not want such disrespect to exist among their children.
Yes.
All right. So when that one was succeeding, the parents was not tolerating his excesses. They don't even want to tolerate any excesses at all. They will keep talking about it. Respect your brother. Do this. Know that he's your elder brother and all of that. And you see that one respecting himself because mama and papa no gree am express his excesses. You get? So please, parents should do their work very well. Do not, I know it's also good to have love for your children, but having a favorite child puts competition between siblings. It makes them envious of one another. Do not have a favorite child. Love your children equally, and know that all of them must not have the same strength. They must not have the same skill. They must not have the same talent. All right, they must not all be intelligent. Some people will be intelligent, some people will not be intelligent. Manage those ones that are not intelligent and don't compare them.
Encourage them, support them.
Honestly, you really do not have to.
Show them that you're there for them.
Comparison is, in fact, comparison kills the spirit
kills
of
more than
children.
anything. Yeah,
even as an adult, it kills our spirit when you start comparing.
Comparison does that a lot, and I agree with you, BB. Like, that's something I'm grateful for, especially I'm grateful that I didn't grow up in that environment. Like, I know this moment when most times when we go to like our older cousins, they are like house for the holidays and stuff sometimes, and you see that they're capable of doing certain things that we couldn't do. We would go there and they were already doing, maybe making food. They were already doing certain things that we couldn't do, and we barely come back to. You'll never find us come back to. You see her.
You see your
mate. And I'm
she's
grateful
cooking
for
and
that.
you don't know how to cook.
Yeah,
is really
it's not encouraging at all,
It's
guys.
not,
And if you want to get deep into this, is where depression comes in and people start talking about suicide and other things, you understand, because they are not they feel like they're not being treated fairly.
Yeah.
Right? They're not treated like others. They're not happy. They don't have self-esteem. They don't have self-confidence. So parents, please, most of the parents that are playing a huge role.
They are the major problem.
No, baby, we can't judge just let's say
see
for
there's
most parents that are
in
these shoes right now.
There's something parents are the major issue here, because if you start seeing those excesses in your children, those ones that are doing well, what you need to do is to start curbing it at that time instead of taking sides with that one. Do you get? Start curbing it, start talking about
and sometimes you know the source of their wealth. Some of these your children, and one day police go just come carry them. And you just say, this is my baby, this is my son, this is my daughter.
They don't chop money.
What do you mean, baby? Your child will always be your child. You'll be surprised this late woman will be running after her baby to sort him. She will end up being the one bailing. If possible, she go bail that pikin. Do every possible thing with her own little money, but all the money he has been giving to you, you've forgotten about it. You understand? So I mean, we should look at the bigger picture sometimes. How did you get this money? Where is this money source of wealth from? What are you doing? I hope it's legal. You know, still entail those very core values in them. Don't allow on things that can fade away at any time. Cover your face.
All right. In fact, my time is ticking very fast. What's the time? Just now. Because the conversation is just getting very interesting, and I feel like to continue, feel like to keep going on. But how long are you willing to stay awake to watch or to listen?
You know,
how
people
long
have
are
to
you
go
willing? Yes, we have to
go
sleep,
to work.
You know, for today, not because I wanted to say for the next day. For today,
no, just
right?
today,
because it's Wednesday morning and it's midnight affairs with BB on your darling radio station, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles, because we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and we're on Twitter. And don't forget, we're also on YouTube. You can do well to subscribe. And it's Voice of the People, 90.3 FM on all our social media handles. And remember that I am your one and only BB. Your one and only regular girl. Your one and only street babe. Right? Baby babe. All right. The number one. Do we have number two, baby?
No, just one BB.
One BB on VOP 90.3 FM. And you always catch me on midnight and on Saturday morning exactly at 10:30 a.m. where we talk about health issues. All right. So if you're having any health issues, if you're battling any health issues, you'll catch me every Saturday morning at 10:30 a.m. where we'll bring Health Talk with BB your way. All right, it's midnight affairs, and I really have to go because my time is ticking very fast. It's saying, "Baby, stand up and leave the studio."
Yes. We have to go.
And while you're standing up, lift Kayla along. Don't let her stay in the studio. She must go along with you. All right, she must go along with you. So, on this note, I want to especially thank my callers. I want to especially thank you for calling in. Thank you for sharing your beautiful experiences with us. Thank you for your contributions. And thank you for everything, for listening. And for those who did not call in, who are just listening, thank you for listening. Thank you for staying away, because you know it's not easy to stay awake.
It's not.
It's not
just
easy to stay
enjoying the conversations.
So,
and
for you that are awake and you're listening, thank you for listening. For those of you on YouTube watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And remember to also follow me, your street girl, your regular girl, your
baby.
Small me. You can catch me on Facebook, Baby Bay, one and only. You can also catch me on Instagram, Baby Bay.
Okay.
So you can catch me on this. I'm not everywhere. On Twitter. No, I'm not everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Just catch
Facebook
me on Facebook and Instagram.
That's fair.
And you can do well to follow me. All right, that's how I say thank you, and do have a blessed morning. But before you go, remember, kindness begets kindness. So do well to show people kindness. And you know that people are going through a lot in Nigeria.
Everywhere.
Rice is expensive. Beans is expensive. Fuel is expensive. Gas is expensive. Carrot is expensive. Everything is expensive. So you don't know what people are battling with just to provide for their families, just to pay their bills. So please, be kind to people all around you. Be kind to family. Be kind to friends. Be kind to everybody around you. Because kindness begets kindness.
Yes.
And the golden rule, whatever you like others to do to you, do likewise to them. On this note, I say, bye-bye.